Okay, so now all is revealed. Let me get down because at my age it's very difficult to get down, let alone get up. So here we are, showing Margaret. This is WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. But I've been tagged by Insta, and I have actually done this orchid tag before. So I'm not going to go through that same rigmarole again. But I don't mind coming on, and I put my Sunday best on and I put a little bit of makeup, and I thought, well, here it goes. I've had to put the shade down because we haven't got sun, but it would blind what you're going to see. And so Bumblebee has done a tag, and Fernanda in Portugal, she's answered that tag, and I think she's tagged Todd into it. And one of the questions is about your favourite or on your wish list for orchids. And so I could expand on that a little bit, but not much, because, you know, I'd like every orchid. And but they're getting expensive, orchids are. As the hobby grows, and as orchid enthusiasts want more, so does the price go up. And which, you know, we've all got a budget. And me being retired now, I mean, Keith's very good, as you know, and he doesn't deny me much, even though he does say no more. We've all got our financial constraints, and so at the moment, only at the moment, am I satisfied with what I've got, and I want to try and get them through this winter. And I do like, just behind me here, the Orchids, and I didn't actually think I would be able to grow that. So if I get that to bloom, then I shall be absolutely over the moon. And I'll take you around the orchid room in a minute, because I'm always changing things. Because our seasons change. We're into autumn now, and we've got this nice weekend, but next week, during the week, the temperatures are going to be autumnal. Maybe next weekend we're going to go into some warmer weather again, but this is our autumn for us, ever changing. So my light is changing, and this is only a little room. I could actually, near enough, go from one end to the other here. I can't do with this arm. That's just a personal thing. I had polio as a child, so I'm restricted as far as movement in this arm. But it hasn't hindered me. But it's one of those things that, growing up as I did in the early 50s, I got polio. Anyway, so I've only got this little room, and, you know, as much as I try, Keith won't budge out of his room. Right, so I have to manoeuvre my orchids around, so they each get a little bit of light. And I've got the LED light, the centre light on at the moment, and I've got one of the full spectrum lights. This is the other one. This is the one that's next to me. This is the big one, which blinds you. So I won't put that on at the moment. So I just thought, well, you know, I'll show you my Sunday best. You won't get to see this face very often. I mean, this is, you know, this is your 70-year-old, and I shan't be showing it when I'm 80. But never mind. With age comes relaxation. It's just, I like being the age I am, I don't like the grey hair. I don't like the bulges. And I don't like wearing my glasses, but I've always worn glasses. They're varifocals. So there's always something about itself that you don't like. And there's lots that I don't like. But, you know, as we get older, you just come to terms with it. Like he's had to come to terms with me. Now, when I get up in a minute, don't you laugh at my backside as I turn round. Because that's another thing you get when you get granny boobs and you get big bums. So, no laughing please. But I'm going to get up now and I will show you around. That's if the camera's pointed at me and I don't have to do a second take. So, hold on. Now, which is the best way to get up? That I don't look like, probably this is the best way. Oh! Right. Here we go. Right, so we'll turn you around this way and that's that side of the room. You've seen it all before. And these are the shelves. And as you see, all the way down here. So what have I done? Yesterday, I don't know, I'm just checking the recording. Oh, I've not done well with that speech. It's showing me I've got 22 minutes left. And I'm thinking, 22 minutes? Can't have that much, surely. I thought I'd been talking for hours. Which I can do, I'm sure. Right, now, let's see if I can just lift this blind up a little bit now. Oh, wrong way. I don't want to lift it up too much because I want to show you some things. Okay. Right. Right. So these are my Vandas. And you'll notice they're not in the window now. And I had talked about getting rid of some of this sphagnum moss. I've done that on the Orchids, Paul Carter, and I've done it on these Vandas. And this Vanda here, this is the one which I think's got the spike, which is Vanda cultana times Dr. Anek. And you see in there, I've just got this on a slab of cork bark, and I've just put some bark just in the bottom, really just to stabilise it more than anything. And that's just sitting or hanging here now at this moment in time, because come the afternoon these will get the west facing sun. Now this next one I'm going to show you, I must admit with this one here, with putting that fleece at the bottom and all that sphagnum moss, actually rotted a lot of roots. So this one, let's have a look what this one is. I think this one's Adisac Happiness. And this one, yesterday, the same happened again. There was a lot of, all the old roots had gone. Okay. And so this one's in nothing. It's just on a piece of cork and there's nothing there. So these will have to be watered every day. But I can dunk them. And this one here, this didn't seem too bad. So I've not actually removed any of the sphagnum moss yet. And this is Vanda Cultana Gold by Robert's Delight. So I thought, well, I'll have 1, 2 and 3 and we'll see how we go on with it. Okay, and I'll use my little step now. If I put you in this angle and then I can get up on this step and then I can show it a bit closer for you. All I've got now, well, I'll quickly show you, but you won't see it. In this, because I've pulled the blind back up. In that window now, the only one I've got hanging down the centre is the, which I always forget, and that's the, it's the Sideria japonica. And that's in that little square basket. What I've done in front of this window is put all the Lalias, and those two Cattleyas, which have got intermedia in them. All right, so let's look at this one, and this hangs up there. Okay, can you see this one? There. And this is, of course, Lalia rubescens, or rubescens, whichever way you say it. We all say things differently, so we're not going to cross hairs. And now let's have a look. I don't know whether, because I'm just behind the camera here, you can see down there. You probably won't be able to see down there, and I've not brought my torch up, so doesn't that just... But down there, there is a tiny sheath forming. And if we go around this one, see, it has flowered before, because we've got one there and we've got one there. And down in this one, maybe you can see it better in this one. Can you see? There's another little sheath forming. So this is the one that last year, of course, I nearly lost. It's taken a lot of effort, that has, and a lot of TLC. But so I brought that up now. That hangs in the window, and so that's a highlight one. I'll get up again. This one here. This is apparently a cool grower. And this is the Lalia autumnalis, and Todd's got one of these. And of course, when I got this in 2016, I think, 17, I didn't really know what I was doing. Well, I still don't, but I'm learning. This one, can you see? It's got some lovely roots. Can you see those nice little roots? And this one's formed another little sheath. Yes, growth there. And we've got bulges. We've got bulges on this one. So I'm not expecting flowers, of course, because this one's transitioned onto this piece of wood. Now you'll see there's quite a bit of sphagnum moss, and but at the moment I'm going to leave that as it is. So we'll put this one back so I don't break my neck. And we'll lift this one down. Okay. And of course this is the Lalia lobata. This was in that scrunchy sponge. And this is the one that, of course, I discovered this growth here. Was caught in that scrunch. It's alright, I'm just sometimes when they naturally flake back like that, can you see? Only when they naturally do it. Don't do it if it's still green. But you see there, can you see there? No. There's another growth. And so this one Oh, sorry about that. I'm stood behind the tripod and I'm trying to see what you're seeing. And I put this one on here, although I think this is a lithotype one. But, well, whether it's lithotype or not, it's on this piece of bark. And we've got that growth there. And that other one went through that gap. And, can you see? Now let's see whether, can you see where it is? Oh! And now, you'll see just under there, just tucked, just under there, it's come out the other end. So that's up here on the window. I've got the Holco Glossum M.E.s sunlight up there, and I've got the Sidon Denfinia. And I'll show you another one I did yesterday. You just bear with me a minute. Let me just hang this back up so I don't actually break my neck. And then I'll lift the tripod up again and I'll show you. Okay. Just bear with me a minute because I've got to manoeuvre myself now. And I'm manoeuvring myself because I've got my little footstool. Right, let's take you over here. This one here. Okay. In fact, what I'm going to do, if you just bear with me a minute now, I'm going to take my legs back up from the tripod so I don't catch that on anything, and then I can talk to you again. And then I don't want you to, it's like laugh on the ocean waves for you. I do apologise, but let's just get this right. Oh, that's better. Right, can you see that there? Can you see that one root? Now that's my Rinco Stylis Gigantica Peach. And yesterday it had got one leading root, which is that one you can see, and it had got a couple of others, but they died back. I don't know, this is a hell of an orchid to try and grow on. And but it says it needs high light, plenty of air movement, and daily waterings. So I've taken the sphagnum moss off, checked that root yesterday, and so it's not rescue, but I'm wary of it going further downhill. I mean, that's that new growth. So, I must be doing something right, but I've got to continue to do it right because I've got to get this through this winter. And that's not going to be that easy with only one root. Oh, sorry. No, look at that. I turned the camera and we've come into this lovely light. So that's what I'm talking about. Can you see? And, right, so if it'll allow me to show you. On this top shelf here now, because of the changing light, you see, you won't see now because it'll be behind you, but because we've not got these big hanging baskets now, they're on this shelf to my left, it's opened this window up now to allow more light in, and it's allowed the extra light in the morning, which comes east. So in the morning all this area here gets this morning light. That wall there as well. And so some of the dendrobiums and other ones I've put over there. And the afternoon sun, the west sun, becomes over here, comes through and hits this area and down there as well. But this, where I'm showing you now, is my south-facing shelf, and there's the Cataceta. That's the Dendrobium chrysotoxa. And so I brought the Cattleyas, highlight dendrobiums, and this is the big Laelia purpurata. And there you see. Now that had a green growing tip. So then I start to wonder, well, why is that died back? No idea. Got another green growing tip over there. They just do things, you know. And I just think, well, why has it done that? No idea. It must be the fertiliser. See, I've got another burnt tip there, but I've got a green growing tip there, and it's got to be the fertiliser. But I fertilised. These weren't done yesterday. These were done with Epsom salts. No calcium, just Epsom salts and some PNK. And since then, those tips have been burnt. And that's this one. This is that nice one I've brought here, the one that's developing new roots. And of course that is the Walkeriana. And actually a couple of these leaves will just give it a little bit of shade. I'm just wondering whether that root's going to accept that mount. So that's what I've done yesterday, and that's my little Yinlin that I've been trying to save for 6 months. All I would say is never give up, never. And the Sologeny, never give up. I don't know how they have this ability, plants, but they will, if they've got any energy at all, they will try and save themselves. And go on to this shop, and it's like just at the back there, that one. I can't believe that growth there, and that's my Thunia bensonii. And honestly, there was nothing, absolutely nothing. And one of the plants that Fernanda would like to grow is the Bifrenaria. Mine's called Sweet Lime. This is the one that I threw in the dustbin. And Michael McCarthy, Florida, said, "Oh," he said, "they're very expensive." Oh, they are. So I promptly went and got it out of the bin. It's still got one leaf, and it's got this new growth now. So you see, sometimes we throw things away, and this one I'm desperate to see if roots will come on this one, because I keep looking at it and I keep thinking, I'm sure that roots looks. Can you just see how you can see like a different colour to that base? And I keep thinking, I'm sure, just given a little bit more perseverance, that one day I'm going to come and I'm going to find a little green growing tip. But that's been there, well, 6 months or more now, but I'm not giving up on it. And now you see, this one is my Dendrobium gracillicoli. And I do try sometimes and not move the orchids. And this one was by the window. So it's not a highlight one. So I thought, well, I'll put it out, I'll bring it here. It's got some lovely roots now, this. But you see, by moving it, it's a bit like the Phalaenopsis. See, it's dropped another couple of, well, it's dropping another couple of leaves. And that's why I try and keep them, if I can, in the same orientation. That's a big word. Yes, because they get used to that orientation, and if you go and move them, they don't like it. And oh, look at that nice green leaf. That's on my Epicattleya, and that's doing very well. So hopefully now, these all in these little baskets here, they were only watered a couple of days ago and they dry again, but they'll have to wait till tomorrow. I'm not doing anything today. And let's have a look at this one. This is Frag Las Verenas. That's that nice new growth there. And I don't like them touching the wall, some of the leaves. That's the Oncidium Powii. That's that new growth on that Coleogyny. Now that's, I would love, this is my Coleogyny Berfidiense. I would love to bloom a Coleogyny. Now, that's another one, you see, the Coleogynies. Certain ones I find so difficult. The easiest I've found this year, believe it or not, have been these two Phalaenopsis. The little Samira. Oh, and I was going to show you here. Look at that one. And the Amboyensis over there in that. See, that one just is over there. They like the light, but they don't necessarily need highlight. Anyway, I'm tucking away and the clock's ticking and I haven't had my coffee yet. Keith's downstairs, he's hoovered all up, all upstairs, cleaned the bathroom. I tell you, he's an absolute gem. Sometimes he gets that stressed with me, you know, and he'll say, I'm going to have a heart attack. And I say to him, don't you damn dare, I say. Because, you know, I wouldn't even know how to switch the damn mover on. And he just laughs at me. So, there we go. They were all fed and watered yesterday. And they will manoeuvre around here. You've seen it all before. I'll be putting the fan on in a minute. And let's have a look. I've been down here, haven't I? That's the Phaeus Tankenvillia. Has anything happened with that one? That little growth there? Nothing. That's my Dendrobium Crumentum, doing very nice. And the Delicatum's still outside. So I've only got... oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this one. This is the Dendrobium Adae. I look at them all the time and just think, oh, is there anything happening? Can I see if I can find a root? Just a signal that they're going to be fine and accept your environment. Anyway, that's the top shelf over here. Some of the Hoyas. Oh, I've moved the Staphyloglossus up there. And I look as though I've got more blooms to come on there. Anyhow, I'm running out of time, folks. So I'm going to bid you farewell. Enjoy your orchids. And again, I'll finish on a nice bloom. So I've got 2 of these blooms open now. So from me to you, take care. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye now.